22nd ranked wrestler at 133 pounds here. So yet again, another matchup here with a couple of guys underclassmen.
Yeah, Fugitt's a tough wrestler. He's going up against someone that's really on a roll. Van D has had a really nice year. Big wins. Brayton Davis, who did not wrestle tonight for Penn State against Yala, but Van D getting a big win against Brayton Davis in the dual meet, where they had a record crowd here of almost 7,000 at Bob Devaney when Penn State came into town. And this young man gave them a lot to cheer about. Out of Cathedral Prep. A couple of Cathedral Prep guys on Friday Night Wrestling tonight. Coach Mike Hassey's Carter Starachi, looking to be a 5-timer. Got a win tonight against Angelo Ferrari, and it was close. It was a great match, and he's out of Cathedral Prep in Erie, Pennsylvania, and Van D also. As Coach Hassey tells me, he's just a strong farm kid out of Union City, Pennsylvania, and that farm strength and that work ethic has brought him a long ways. And he's in on a shot right now, trying to cover those hips, but nice job of stretching out, maybe cutting the corner by Fugitt. Van D trying to get height here. He's doing a really nice job of staying in there like a dog on the bone, staying so tight, keeping his shoulder on that hip. And Fugitt continuing to stretch out there. Nice job by both athletes. This is where Van D's saying, hey, it's not going to go anywhere good if I get myself stretched out. I got to keep pulling in, and if not, I got to keep coming up. I'm not going to get caught on my belly.
Van D now trying to go for the attack and the counter.
Really nice takedown. It's not a takedown yet. And it is 3. Really nice effort, nice movement by Fugitt. Like I said, now that's what Rivera does for you at 125. It gives your next guy up, an opportunity to say, I got to keep it going. And obviously, Wisconsin's, they're 2 ranked wrestlers at 25 and 33. Important for them to get out here for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, Nebraska backloaded kind of in that lineup. A lot of guys ranked in the top 10 of the country coming off.
And there's one escape for Van D, and there's going to be a challenge on that.
So 2 matches in, 2 challenges already. It was Nebraska who did not win that challenge.
You're challenging a headgear grab? Yep.
Oh, nice job of snap and go around. Continues to drive through the hips. Does not let that whizzer from Van D stop him. Drove through that and then covers him for 3. Really nice activity by the Badger.
Van D has not lost in a Big Ten duel so far this season. A perfect 4-0 in Big Ten competition.
6 in a row, Zach, and he had he lost 3 times at the Cliff Keen and a couple of early duels, but now, like you said, he's on a roll, 6 in a row, and so right now he's being challenged by Fugitt. So they're challenging, maybe the headgear.
The headgear.
Yeah. I don't know how you couldn't.
After review, the call on the mat stands is called no violation.
So I guess the hand on top, you didn't see the fingers dig in.
He did not hook or grab anything.
Yeah, so.
No, he palmed it. It was illegal.
Okay. Palm is a good word.
Yeah.
Palm's a good word. I mean, I'm not sure I'd agree with it if I was Chris Bono either. But when you can't argue that description. His palm was on top, but you didn't see the fingers grabbing and pulling. And so no call stands.
So 2 matches in, and we've got 2 challenges.
2 unsuccessful
successful, yeah.
2 ranked wrestlers. Van D at 14, Fugitt at 22. A freshman and a sophomore. Records that are close to each other, 10 and 5, 11 and 5. Oh, again.
Trying to get in, but the counter.
Yeah, really.
Again, Fugitt.
Yeah, really nice job of snapping and running around.
good there? Did you have control there?
I love the way that.
Go down. Okay.
Yep, they got
Green,
the
your
3 points confirmed there.
Green.
Yeah, look at this snap. He just run around there, and that has as much to do with his feet as anything else. He cleared the elbows and kept those toes driving through and around. Really nimble, strong. 2 takedowns.
Van D had to be careful there because it was getting to the point where the arms tied up. Could have got a swipe or 2. Had to give it up. 2 takedowns. The Fugitt trying to continue the strong start for Wisconsin.
With the 3-point takedown, you're never out of it. But for Van D to come back, you don't have to get all the points now, but you need to get something now. So there's an urgency to not let the clock tick out, because the riding time is building up to the point where you might not be able to get rid of it either.
No count yet. Back to his base was Van D. Fugitt, redshirt freshman.
Yeah, out of Missouri. I talked about Coach Bono having a former teammate, Barry Weldon, who is an NCAA champion at Iowa State with him. And it's Barry Weldon's club in Nixon, Missouri. And this is where Coach found him.
Those teammates.
Yeah.
Never know.
Really nice job on top as well. Fugitt looks very fresh. He's riding Van D with a lot of pressure. Van D not able to get hip clearance. Wow, what a period. Rode him out.
So Zan Fugitt looking real good out of the get-go as Coach Manning trying to get his wrestler Jacob Van D going along. 25th season in the corner for Nebraska, and just picked up win number 300 up to 302 after last weekend.
Yeah, one of the great ambassadors and coaches in our sport, teachers in our sport. He's done a great job in Nebraska, but he's also been a big part of USA Wrestling's freestyle success over the last 20 years. Fugitt is really going to town, doing a really nice job, and he's going to get the attention in the polls right now with a very nice match here that he's got going.
Trying to hand Van D his first loss.
Yeah, 10-1 now, and it's he's already got a major right now.
Both guys work to improve. Work to improve here.
So essentially a 10-point lead right now. Trying to turn them, add some more. Try to get bonus points for Wisconsin at 133 pounds.
Yeah, really nice effort there, and that was close to getting swipes. Did not get the 2 swipes, but really has put a lot of pressure all night long on Van D, and has come out, and the 2 Badgers have come out strong.
Fugitt trying to get some bonus points. He's done that 6 of his 11 wins this season.
Yeah, what I really like about that is just the weight. It's hard. He's putting so much pressure on Van D. And when he's coming around and having to reset himself, he's coming down hard on top of Van D.
He's close to 4 minutes of riding time. What makes him so good in that top spot?
Well, I think one of the things is his sense of urgency from the start. I think he feels like, hey, I've got a pace that's going to go 7 minutes, so I'm going to go hard from the start. Man, when you trust your shape, and you can do a lot of things. When you know you can score and you know you have the shape, you can wrestle like this on top, and a lot of people just don't have that confidence.
Well, back-to-back victories for Wisconsin. Zan Fugitt gets the job done with a major decision that time, the first bonus points of today's duel come at 133 for Wisconsin. Back-to-back wins for the Badgers, who look to keep
about the way that I thought it might go.
141 pounds. The two-time All-American Brock Hardy is 15-3 on the year, and he's going up against a young freshman, Brock Bobzien, who's 4-12 on the season right now.
Well, Brock Hardy has a job to do, and he knows what that job is, and that's to get the crowd back in this. The Badgers did a good job of quieting them down a little bit. Great environment always in the Bob Devaney Center here. But Brock coming off a couple of weeks ago, a last-second reversal to Penn State's Bartlett, and almost had the win, but lost, and he has come back with some good wins on the Michigan trip, and now he's ready to put on a show, I would imagine, here in front of the home crowd.
They'll try to get it back going for Nebraska. So far, Wisconsin back-to-back winners in the first two matches. You know, Nebraska, we talked about them rolling. They beat up on Michigan and Michigan State, outscored those two 76-9 over the course of the two duels last week. Here tonight, already Wisconsin with 17 points.
Well, you see Bobzien getting those double underhooks here, and he was, you know, he's been on a Greco world team, and he's very unorthodox out of Poway, California. A very powerful program there, but you know, that stuff is not going to work against Brock Hardy. And so the freshman, I like the way he comes out. I like his confidence there, but he's going to have to win. If he's going to, you know, compete, he's got to get the fundamentals and be good at them, just like Brock Hardy is.
Hardy in on the ankle, takes him down and gets three. Lets him up quickly.
Hardy does a great job of attacking both sides. Great scrambler. I just love the way he puts himself in wrestling positions and then figures it out.
Yeah, it was Brock Hardy who had a fifth-place finish at the Big Ten Championships last year, and he motivated himself, got that into a third-place finish at the NCAA Championships. There was that takedown. He got in on that ankle, brought it up and through.
Yep, nice low ankle shot. Then he comes up and covers the hips. Gets the 3 points.
Quickly up and out. Excited to be in Lincoln, Nebraska and the Devaney Center for this one tonight. Tim Johnson, Zach Mackey. The Big Ten Network. Great night of wrestling and a great weekend of wrestling coming your way.
Nice job. He got it in a single, cracked down Bobzien. Then he was able to cut across and keep coming up, get the takedown. Second one in the first period.
This is going to be one where Nebraska head coach over there.
Got the cradle locked up. He's got the cradle locked up tight.
Looking for
He's getting the swipes there. Now what's he going to do? He's going to throw that knee in the side and get the fall.
Nebraska gets it moving at 141. The two-time All-American sends him down.
That's what he loves. And in his 25th.
Well, now we jump to 197 pounds, where Niccolo Colucci is 1-10 right now in his senior campaign, going against Camden McDanel, who is a freshman, 13-8 right now. Off to a nice start to get himself to number 20 in the country. This is one of those stories we've been talking about up and down at times for Wisconsin, where they had a hold at 197, needed a guy to be able to step up, and so far, Colucci has done that. He started his career at Rutgers, was coming to Wisconsin just as a graduate student, wanted to be in the room a little bit, maybe wrestle around with some of the guys, and midway through the fall semester, Coach Chris Bono said, hey, we need you. We need you to go at 197. And he said, whatever the team needs, Coach, and has stepped in here at 197.
Camden McDanel, you know, he had a little bit of a dip right there, and it's, you know, when you're a freshman, how do you come out of it? And 4 straight losses to ranked wrestlers, but last week got a nice win over Remy Cotton, another ranked wrestler from Michigan State, by a major decision to come out of that 0-4 slump that he was in.
Top cover.
No. Yeah, got to keep that legal. potentially dangerous. You can't go against the joint. You got to be deep in, elbow deep across. Can't take a joint away it shouldn't go.
One escape, green. Neutral.
Mason Wedgbury doing a nice job stepping in before anything nasty happened. There's a shot in by Colucci, but he was stretched out by the time he got to the legs, and McDanel able to stop him, run around him, get the 3-point for the second time in this first. Now he's got the armbar, chicken wing. He's got everything tight. He's going to figure for the head, perhaps.
No, looking for his first pin.
Yep, and it's close right here. There's a fall, the second one of the night.
Camden McDanel gets his first of the season inside the Devaney Center and puts 6 on the board for Nebraska. Took him down, got him flat.